healthy hips. This will be about a 30-minute practice focusing on hip mobility and flexibility, and we'll of course work other parts of the body as well. And we'll get started in a seated position. Okay, so as we're in a seated position, we want to think about bringing the shoulders over the hips and rolling the shoulders down the back. Also placing your hand behind your head and pressing your head into your hand as if you're sitting against a wall. And then as far as the pelvis, trying to get out of the low back here, so not sinking down, but tilting the pelvis a little bit forward and really feeling the connection of the pelvic floor. And then if the easy seat here is a little bit uncomfortable, you can add space in between your legs, but let's start with the left leg crossing in front of the right. Hands on the knees, and we'll circle the body around. And we want to keep our hips down, focusing on circling the body. The sit bones are staying in contact with the mat. So the circles are really controlled here. And let's reverse. Nice. And bringing the hands to the knees. Breathing in, pull the chest forward. Exhale, dome the spine. Moving through cat-cow at your own pace. Really focusing on the thoracic spine. And last one. Nice, coming back to neutral, let's go ahead and change the cross of the legs. Bringing the arms up overhead, fingertips are energized, shoulders are away from the ears. Take a deep breath in, lengthen a little bit more. As you exhale, twist to the right. And we're not cranking the body, we're just taking a gentle twist here. And as you inhale, right hand comes up, and exhale, fold over to the left. Stay for the inhale, stay for the exhale. One more breath in, and as you exhale, right hand comes down to the left knee, left arm reaches up overhead, breathing in, and exhale to the right. Try to bring the inside of the elbow to the left ear, so we're not having the arm cutting across the face, but we're really trying to frame the head with our bicep here. One more breath in. And exhale, drop the hand to the knee, arms are crossed, dome the spine here. Bring your hands towards your shoulder blades, lift the elbows away from your chest. Breathing in. And next inhale, reach the arms up overhead. As you exhale, hinge at the hips, hands come down to the floor. Press into your hands, halfway lift, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, fold. And as you inhale, walk the hands in towards you, rolling yourself up. Back to a neutral seat. Nice. Breathing in, arms come up, shoulders away from the ears, fingertips are energized. As you exhale, twist to the left. So again, a gentle twist, breathing in, we lengthen through the spine. Exhale, maybe we deepen just a little bit more to the left. On your next inhale, left hand comes up, exhale, fold to the right. Keep pressing into that left hip, try not to let your hip peel away to the mat as you fold to the side, Deep breath in, and exhale, fold. One more inhale, and exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, right arm up, and exhale, fold to the left. So same thing, we're framing our face here, not letting the arm cut across. One more breath in, and one more breath out. Inhale here. Exhale, right arm down. Dome the spine. Hands come to the shoulder blades. Breathing in, lift the elbows away from the chest. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Press your hands into the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Walking the hands back in, breathing in, roll yourself up. And exhale, roll the shoulders back down. Drop your chin to your chest, breathing in, roll the head to the right. And reverse. Nice, rolling the head back up through neutral. Let's bring our feet to the ground. The wider you take your legs here, the more comfortable this next movement will be. So don't be afraid to take them wider than you think you need to. So again, we want to keep the pelvis tilted forward because when we're in this position, it's easy to dip back and kind of let the spine curve over. So if we pull our chest forward, work to push the hips forward as well, then we can control the movement. And we're going to go nice and slow. So these can be either 45-45 or 90-90 with your legs. And we're going to let the legs windshield wiper to the right. So as we go to the right, the tendency is for our body to shift forward. As we bring our legs back through center, we're going to go really slow to try to push the pelvis into this neutral position and keep wiping over to the left. If we don't do this, you might find yourself scooting off of the mat. You might find yourself dipping into your low back. So we just want to really focus on a slow and controlled movement here. And we're going to go one more time, each side. And you have your blocks here as well that you can use to kind of press your hands onto. If you need like an extra lift. And let's try to flex the feet as well. Woo. Breathing as we go. Nice. And we're going to end with our legs on the right. If you have the blocks here, go ahead and use them to frame your front hip. Inhale, lift through the chest, and as we exhale, hinge at the hips, folding forward. Breathe in, come back up. Exhale, fold. And fold. Two more. And last one. Nice. From here, we're going to wipe over to the left side. So nice and slow. Same thing, flexing through the feet, frame the left leg, inhale, and exhale, fold. And rise, 4 more times. Two more. And last one. Nice. This time we'll stay here. Now we're going to pick up the back foot. So think about driving your knee down, flexing through, working that internal rotation of the right leg. 3 more times. And last one. Nice. Go ahead and take it back to the right one last time. And we'll do 5 on the left leg. Pressing the knee down. If you need to bring your hand underneath your shin to encourage that leg to lift. Knowing that maybe one side is going to feel a little weaker than the other, so you might feel more sensation in it, but that's totally normal. Nice. Go ahead and release. Bringing the legs back to a wide stance and coming into our straddle. Shaking the legs out here, we're gonna flex through the feet. Facing your left leg, we're gonna take an around the road movement here. So breathing in, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, walk the hands forward, keeping the chest low. Walking over to the right side and bringing ourselves back up. So when we're working on the hips, we also want to work on the hamstrings because they're all connected. And a lot of time, hip pain can be connected to weak hamstrings or tight hamstrings. So we're just really trying to lengthen everything in our lower body. Breathing as we go here. And last time. Nice. Go ahead and bring your hands underneath your knees. Bringing the feet back together, and take your time. We're going to move into our tabletop position. And you can place your blocks at the top of your mat. Okay, so from here, bringing the wrists underneath the shoulders, spreading the fingers nice and wide. Knees are hips width distance apart. And then point through your toes here so that the shins press a little bit closer to the mat. And we're going to take an inhale. As we exhale, slide the right leg back. Inhale, left arm reaches forward. And exhale, right leg lifts. From here, we're going to open to the side, airplane. So the right leg goes right, left arm goes left. Nice and slow. And last one. Draw it back in. Take a child's pose here, reset. Roll out the wrist. And on your next inhale, come forward. So as you exhale, blow out the birthday candles. Empty all of the air out. Draw your navel towards your spine. Hug the rib cage closer together. And then let's slide that left leg back this time. Inhale, right arm lifts up. Thumb pointing up towards the ceiling. And exhale, left leg comes up. So leg is flexed. We inhale, open. Exhale, close. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Beautiful. Bring it back in. And child's pose one more time. This time, bring your palms together, reaching them towards the nape of your neck. One more round of breath here. And release your hands back down. Use your inhale to roll back up to tabletop. Alrighty, on your next exhale, hover the right knee over the mat. As you inhale, open to the side. Be mindful of the pelvis here. So we're not hinging open. We want to focus more on the knee, drawing a line out to the side. And when we feel that kind of hinge motion where it's like stopping, we're meeting resistance, instead of tilting the pelvis so that we can, have a higher appearance or make it seem like our hips are opening more than they are. We're going to just meet that resistance and close the leg back in. And we want to think about our hips pointing down towards the mat versus the hips opening up towards the right side of the room. Let's go ahead and close that in. Shake the hips side to side. And deep breath in. Exhale, blow the candles out. One more inhale. And exhale, left leg hovers, flex through the foot, open to the side. So we're really focusing on the pelvis in all of our movements today. Two more. And last one. Nice. From here, let's bring our hands to the blocks and step the right foot forward for a low lunge. Keeping the chest lifted, shift your right forward so that the knee goes a little bit past the ankle. Keeping the foot fully planted. Two more. Nice. And then now let's step the right foot out towards the side of our mat. Bring the hands to our hips and same thing. Shift our weight to the side. Feeling the stretch maybe in the groin and the inner thigh here. And last one. Nice. Maybe hands free, switching sides. Left foot comes forward. And same thing. 5 shifts forward. Last one. And to the side. Nice. Coming back to center, let's keep the left foot forward. Option to use the blocks or go ahead and tuck your right toes, pressing up, coming to mountain pose at the top of the mat. All right, coming to mountain pose here, we're gonna inhale. As we exhale, left leg comes up, flexing through the toes. It doesn't have to be super high. And then we're gonna open the hip to the side, that same pose that we did from tabletop 3 times. So again, we're not trying to shift our hips to the left side of the room. We want our hips to stay oriented to the front and just let that hip open as much as we can and try to maintain the balance. And last time. Nice, go ahead and close. Same thing on the other side, deep breath in. Exhale, blow out the candles, bring that right knee up. Opening to the side. So we're not attached to like what we think it should look like or what it should feel like. Just really controlled movement here. And last time. Nice, go ahead and bring it back down. Shake the hips out, pedal through the feet. And once more, deep breath in. Exhale, left leg comes up. This time we're going to bring the arms up overhead with us. As we exhale, twist to the left, keeping that leg forward. Inhale, back through center. Bring the hands to heart center, open to the side, and close. We'll add one more movement here, guiding that left leg back, drag, send the heel to the back of the room, going into a warrior 3. Soft bend in your right knee, and then slowly contract the leg, coming back to standing. Next, go ahead and place it down. Shake it out. Same thing on the right side. Inhale. Exhale, right leg comes up. Hands come up overhead. Exhale, twist towards your front leg, nice and slow. Hips are still towards the front of the room. Inhale, come back to center. Hands to heart center. Open the leg towards the side of the room. Close. Soft bend in your left knee as you send the heel back, coming into your warrior 3. Nice and slow, controlled movement, contract the leg back towards center. Nice. Send it down. Shake it out. Let's take our legs nice and wide, finding our blocks at the top of the mat. Toes are pointed out. We'll inhale, bring our arms up. Exhale, forward fold. As you inhale, send the hips down and forward. Chest lifts. And exhale, fold. Inhale, hips go down and forward. Chest lifts. And fold on the exhale. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last 2. And last one. Beautiful. Go ahead and heel toe the feet back together. We'll take one more balancing exercise, rolling up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. So with the hips apart, we'll start with the right leg this time. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart center, right leg lifts, flexing to the feet. Nice. So now we're going to windshield wiper the leg side to side. So we're moving through external and internal rotation here. Focusing on grounding through that left foot, maybe a soft bend in the knee. And then let's open to the side. And we're going to lift the heel back. So the same movement we did from our 90-90 position, where we focus on lifting the ankle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Go ahead and close it in. Shake out that left leg. And same thing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center while the left leg comes up. Navel to spine, rib cage hugs closer together, shoulders are soft. And we're just swinging, focusing on the shin, trying not to really, make this movement too big. And we'll open to the side and focus on lifting the heel. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Go ahead and close it back in. Take it down. Shift the hips side to side. All right, keeping the hands at heart center, we're going to bring our feet together, crossing the right leg over the left. You can stay here. Maybe bring the right ankle closer to the left ankle. Depending on your ankle mobility, maybe the right ankle tucks behind your left shin and hugs there. And we're going to take a breath in. As we exhale, bend both knees, so no matter where you are, whether that right foot is floating or is connected to the mat still, we're finding eagle pose. And we're staying here for 3 deep breaths. From your eagle pose, uncross. And find that right foot to your left ankle. Maybe the toes come back down to the mat. And we're going to pull up from that left hip. Bring our right hand to our right thigh, pressing it open a little bit more. And 3 more breaths here. Nice. Closing the leg here, shake out that left leg, maybe roll the ankle out. And same thing, left leg crosses over the right. Maybe the left ankle wraps around the right ankle. Maybe the side is completely different and it just kind of hovers nearby. Bending both knees. Ooh. Really engaging the core here. Breathing 3 deep breaths. Nice and slow, straightening the legs. Left foot finds the right ankle. We press into the right hip, standing up a little bit taller. Left hand comes to your left thigh. Hands come to heart center. 3 more. And last one. Nice, closing the leg out. Go ahead and bring the hands down. We're going to circle the hips here to the right. And back around to the left. Nice, arm circles to the front. And arm circles to the back. Nice, one hand to heart center, one hand to the belly. Take a deep breath in. Open out, exhale. 2 more, deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. And last one, deep breath in.